physically and where we were financially, because when we started our business, when Dave and I first got married 23 years ago, we were determined for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And so I was a piano major. I graduated from Memphis State University as a piano major, and I wanted to be a full-time mom. And that's what we dived into when we moved back to Nebraska. So Dave started his work at FedEx, but all during that time, I remember, and we're talking about dreams, which 2 years ago I couldn't even talk about, because for 16 years we were part of network marketing companies, and invested. I always say invested because if I say spent, it's kind of like woo, a lot of. We invested a lot of money, in fact, enough to buy our first home. And yet, our dreams were so big when we were first married. We were going to conquer the world. Dave was going to be a stay-at-home dad, and we were going to travel and do all these really cool things and have a neat house and a car that made it across the intersection. So we lived on a single income all these years, and I picked up little jobs here and there when he was, I did some cleaning and those kind of things. And it's just amazing, after 16 years of really having those kind of dreams, and we were in debt. We cut up our credit cards, and I just told Dave, we can't dream anymore. I said, that's it. And I mean, we just kind of, this is it. And so for the last 7 years, we just, we're going to live in the here and now, and we're not going to, so we didn't look for possibilities. We didn't try and change anything. Dave worked 40 to 60 hours a week. I stayed home with the boys, and I made do. And if you want to know how to budget, I can tell you how to budget. I can tell you how to live on as little money as possible. And we accepted that. Just like I accepted where I was physically as a stay-at-home mom, I thought I couldn't change that. I accepted where we were financially, decided that Dave and I were not cut out for owning our own business, decided that we could not succeed at that kind of thing, even though it was something we really, really wanted. We wanted it just for our kids as much as we did for ourselves. And so when we started out then with Doug and Tammy, and we started building teams, we started making just a little bit of income. And it was, well, we've got $80 this week. And for some of you, that's, you might have that in your pocket right now. I don't know. We didn't have any extra in our pockets. So anyway, back to the dream. You got to keep dreaming. So we'd stopped, and we went to Doug and Tammy's house that night when they wanted to show us the business, what they had learned from the founders meeting. And Dave said, you know what this is? And I said, what? He said, it's network marketing. I said, no, it's not. He said, yeah, it has to be. He said, you said we weren't going to do that anymore. And I said, well, but this is Doug and Tammy. But this is also Beachbody. It's something that I've been promoting for the last, how many years? I said, we got to go see. And we were in hook, line, and sinker. In fact, we continued to call Doug until they actually started the online sign-ups. And one night, Dave thought that the site was live, and he called Doug at 4 in the morning. I think the site's live, Doug. Sign us up. So, but at the same time, we agreed we're not going to dream. Okay, we're going to keep this real. And we might as well change the screen. You get bored of that one. We're going to keep this really real. So no dreaming. Then we started training with Milan Jensen in these groups, conference calls. And she didn't talk about dreaming, but she wanted us to establish our story, where we came from. She wanted us to talk about our why. That's not a dream. So I was okay with that. And then she wanted us to write down 100 things that we would do if time and money were not an issue. That's not dreaming. That's kind of practical. And so, and then she wanted us to write down our perfect day. And I kind of had fun with this because one of my 100 things on the list was a new mattress. is we had a 16-year-old mattress that we got used. Ooh, it's just king-size mattress. And not going to go there. But I wanted a mattress that didn't slant, that didn't have the dips. That's really, now that we know that that's a dream, that's really where we were at. I wanted a new mattress, but first we wanted it for our kids. And then Dave, I'll just share his dream. His dream was to come home and be a stay-at-home dad. But before any of that happened, we were out driving. We'd started getting these little bitty paychecks coming in, right? Week after week, we're getting kind of pumped. And we were driving home. We'd had the kids were babysitting themselves. And I told Dave, why don't we just go look at a car lot? What can it hurt? We're in our 1990 Volvo. And we parked it in front of a Cadillac Escalade Suburban thing, the SUV. And the salesman comes out, "You looking for a new car?" I said, "Do you think we want to get rid of that?" But we drove around, and we drove around some more in this car lot. And I told Dave, said, "Oh man, there's a pickup. That's my pickup." I said, "Well, get out and look at it." "Nope." He said, "We're not dreaming." I said, "Get out and look at it." He said, "Nope." I said, "You got to touch it." He said, "No." I said, "I'm your coach." Get out and touch that truck. And so we did that. There's a lot of things that have been changing in our lives since that point, and I'm going to wrap it up. A lot of things we've been able to do just naturally to give. We've been able to give more, do a lot more stuff with our children. And that's really what, there. This is the bedroom scene. We have an old house, and we decided to renovate it. We've been renovating it for years. And I went in, I told Dave, we're going to do the bedroom top to bottom. We're going to get new furniture. Long story, so I can't tell that to you unless you catch me in the hall. I took the before picture, and my boys came in and said, "You're taking before pictures of rooms now?" But it's just been a tremendous blessing to us, and I think if there was anything I could just impart to you aside from all of this, the fun, is that not to wait until you think you can do it. Because Dave and I didn't think we could get to Emerald Coach. We didn't think, after all of our years of failures, that we could help anybody. And Dave's a 2-star coach, and we have a lot of fantastic friends in this business now who are making money and getting out of their part-time jobs and changing their families' lives too. And that's really what it's all about for us. Sure, it's fun to have the vibrating bed and, And there's my family. Dave and I, we just love this business. We love the people. We love all you guys. We've had so much fun meeting everybody. And just keep bringing it. Build your business and have a life that you just can't even imagine. So thank you, everybody.